Hi YouTube. I'm just going to give you a tip on being able to refill your AC refrigerant. You got to make sure that you're using 134A. It'll say right on your tag whether you use it or not. You should have a tag that tells you what type of refrigerant I have. I use 134A. You have to match the refrigerants. They are not, you cannot just mix them. If you have an old car that has R12, you cannot mix them. It has to be changed out to the new refrigerant. You have to have that professionally done. So if you're just adding refrigerant, you can buy this at the store. You don't have to have a special license. Anybody can buy it. I would recommend to buy the ones without sealant. They sell them with and without sealant. If you have a leak, you need to get it fixed. The sealant can cause lots of problems, so please don't buy it with sealant. I've seen problems where you can clog up your entire inside of your AC system with sealant. You got to have the whole AC system replaced. Please don't buy it with sealant. It doesn't work very well as designed. So don't buy it with sealant. Now, I bought this tool. You can buy the same thing at any auto parts store. It just tells you the pressure on the low side. And a fill tube to put it in. Just go ahead, thread the can on. Make sure it's nice and tight. This, when I pull it, will puncture the can so that it'll fill the hose. Before you do that, make sure you put the hose on. It's all it is it's a slide coupling. It snaps right on. No threading or anything. You're gonna watch. Real simple. You have your fitting. Put it on. Pull the collar back. Push it on. And it's on tight. Real simple. I'm reading the pressure inside now in the can without having this is the pressure inside. I need to add a little bit more. I'm not real cold, so I'll puncture the can. Watch what happens. Okay?
What do you mean you puncture the can?
So I puncture the can.
How are you doing that?
Just pull the trigger, I'll puncture the can, and I flip it upside down. That way the liquid goes in. If you're just using the pressure, the can will get cold, but you're not going to get the liquid out. It'll take you a lot longer to get the contents out. It's just going to vaporize it all. So
you have to turn the can upside down
to get the liquid out. It'll charge it a lot faster.
And then you press the thing back here.
I pull this back here, and allows it to fill. I'm using the pressure inside the can to fill this up.
And what are you looking at on that gauge? What are you looking for?
I want to keep it in the green section. I don't want to go into the red section while I'm filling.
What's the red section?
It's too high of a pressure.
Oh, so you want to keep it in the green for the pressure?
Right.
So how do you know when it's full?
When you know it's full, it'll be cool. You can check your pressure, your temperature inside. Keep putting it in until you get low.
What would be cool?
The temperature coming out of the vents. When it stops going down temperatures, you keep adding, you're full. You got to stay around between 35 and 45. Now it's a pretty hot day, so it's probably going to be a little bit warmer, a little bit higher pressure, between 35 and 45. Okay.
Well,
and you want to get your RPMs up, your engine RPMs around 2,000 RPM. That's what it's going to be when you're driving down the road. It'll spin the compressor faster. It'll drop the pressures down a little bit more so that you can fill it faster and easier. Okay?
So how do you know if you need to put another can in?
It won't be very cold out of the vent, and the pressure here will be low. For air conditioning, pressure and temperature go together. The higher the temperature, the higher the pressure. So if it's not very warm in there, or it's not very cold in there, you probably got a higher pressure here.
So
or not enough refrigerant.
So do you just keep filling it, putting the can on there and filling it up until it's cold enough in the can?
Until it's a good temperature, right. About 55 degrees or less would be a good temperature coming out the vent.
Okay. So you need a thermometer or something?
Yes, a thermometer, right. Maybe, but not yet. Come here. You can bring it up here with you in case I do need it.
So how do you check this?
I need you to come up here.
So how do you check this?
You're going to make me come all the way up here.
Yeah, put your foot on the gas and hold it about 2,000 RPM for me.
Oh, up there. And
All
how
right.
much? 2,000 RPM.
I'll tell you. It's so easy, even a 16-year-old can do it.
I don't know about that.
All right, put your foot on the gas.
Are we in park?
Yeah. Too high, a little bit less. Good, right there.
So you put it up to 2,000 RPM?
Yeah. My pressure dropped. I'm down to 25 now. So I gotta raise it up. I gotta put in some more refrigerant.
So,
Fine.
so where do you want that? To 35?
About 35, but about 2,000 would be good. Hotter days, maybe a little bit higher, and colder days.
What's a hot day?
About 90. Thanks, YouTube. Let me finish this off so we can have a cool running day. If you like and subscribe, give me a thumbs up.